very memorable scene. I think a lot of us remember how our feeling whenever this first happened. Truly amazing game. Oh no, it's Dad.
We must leave. It's not safe here. They're all dead. You don't want to join them, do you? Then, give me your hand.
Portion has two parts. The first part is
I thought you'd have a stronger stomach than that. Come on. Save your energy, boy. It's not me you want to fight. You might not realize it, but I just saved your life. There's nothing left for you in Oakvale. And if you'd stayed, you'd be as dead as the rest of them. Come with me. My name is Maze, and I'm the head of the Guild of Heroes. You must have heard of it. You'll find nowhere safer in all of Albion, nor a better place to call your home. And if it's vengeance you want, you'll need the training only we can offer. Here we are. I'll introduce you to the Guildmaster. He'll be your guide from now on.
meaning this was their way of doing it.
I have a new student for you. Put him in the dorm upstairs with the girl.
You don't look much like hero material to me, but Maze knows what he's doing, I suppose. Well, follow me then. You'll be sharing this room with Whisper, one of our brightest young pupils. She's playing in the woods right now, but you'll meet her in the morning. For now, you should get some sleep. Your training starts tomorrow.
Poor kid. Just got thrown into this whole thing, you know. It's like nobody even bothered to, you know, kind of talk with him. Obviously, his whole family just got murdered.
You must be my roommate. Shorter than I expected. My name's Whisper. I've been here for a month. Had the room to myself till now, too. But that's all right. You know you talk in your sleep. Sounded like a bad nightmare. Happens to a lot the first week. Some don't even last that long. You won't either if you don't get moving. The Guildmaster is waiting for us in the map room. You don't want to be late on your first day. Follow me. Looks like the Guildmaster got tired of waiting for you. He's probably at the training grounds across the river. Let's go!
You know, something I didn't notice before is the relationship between the Guildmaster and Maze. I always thought that the Guildmaster was actually the head of the guild, but Maze has a you know, head of the guild. I think that's what he said. He's the head of the guild. And also the way he addressed the Guildmaster was almost like a command. You know, he didn't show any type of, you know, like any type of respect that you would show an elder. It was almost actually talking to someone who is below him in terms of rank, which is very interesting. I wonder if that's going to be the case as we continue playing the game.
Prized yourself from your pillow. All right, lad. It's time to see if you've any potential. Get in the ring. Now then, I want you to hit the dummy as hard as you can. Just keep going till I tell you to stop.
Kind of more advanced training, like I said, where they have you,
Not
you know,
making much
actually
of an impact
fight
there,
and stuff.
are you? Here, try with this.
The controls are very simple.
Now
It's
that's more
essentially
like it. When you destroy
holding
an
left
enemy
trigger
like this dummy,
to
it
aim,
drops an
and then you
experience
click
orb.
X to hit.
These orbs contain the knowledge gained from killing the creature. It's very important that you collect these orbs, or you won't learn anything. Now pick it up. Well done, lad. Now then, tomorrow we'll... That's the guild alarm. Sounds like there might be something loose in the woods. This is a good opportunity to test your spirit. I'll wait for you at the guild woods entrance, while you deal with the problem. Once you're done, we can talk about starting your training. Good work, lad. Those beetles can be a damn nuisance. Here, I think you've earned yourself some pocket money for that. If you want
Thank you,
more
sir.
gold, I'm sure the servants could use your help with something. Or you can get an early night.
So for the sake of the video, we're going to stay, you know, within our
Come
childhood.
and see me when
Um,
you're ready.
I think some of
look
you guys
tired
kind of want
after
to
killing those
relive those quests, you know, that you probably had to do when you were a young lad.
Listen, can you help me out? I have to make an apple pie for the guildmaster, but I can't find any more red apples. I only need another 4. If you find enough, can you bring them back here? I'll reward you. Thanks. Thank you so much. The guildmaster will get his pie. Here, have this.
Nice. And of course, we got this really cool race that
No one has beaten that.
Yeah, well,
I think a lot of people fail.
We're discussing whether I'm the fastest apprentice in this guild. I ran to the demon door and back in 50 seconds. Beat that. Right then, get to the deep...
You're the most arrogant.
That's amazing. How did you do it? I lost my bet.
cool cutscene, you know.
Journey's length is of no consequence. The Oracle must be protected.
How can you be so sure? We might need you here. Who knows what battles we might face?
The signs are too to ignore, and the Northern Wastes have been too long isolated from the Guild. There is much I may learn there.
Well, I hope nobody thinks you're running away from a fight, trying to cheat death again. You know how people talk.
Talk is of no matter to me. May death close his eyes to you, Maze.
What are you waiting for? Come in. That was Scythe. He was a great hero once, back when he had flesh on his bones and blood in his veins. He's just a shell now. What does he know of the choices we have to make, of what it takes to get things done?
Look tired after killing those. Your training is about to begin. But you have many hard years of tasks and preparations beforehand. The guild was now the boy's life. The memory of the Oakvale flames still scorched his mind, but soon he had no thought other than training, and he became stronger and more agile with every passing year. His days were filled with grueling exercises, the nights with study in the library. Finally, he was ready to become a guild apprentice, just as Maze had foreseen. The real training was about to begin.
Get out of bed, lazy boy. We were supposed to meet the guildmaster on the other side of the river. But that was an hour ago. We better get going. Race you there.
Oh, there you go. So we've kind of turned into a teenager here. You know, we turned into a young man, maybe like 14, 15, 16 years old. Maybe that's what they're trying to portray.
You can put that old stick away. We'll begin training with weapons now. Get used to the weight of this sword, and let's see if you can hit Whisper with it.
Alright, so yeah, I'm looking at the list over here. So Fable came out in 2004. That's the original one. And then the expansion for Fable, which again is called, you know, Fable the Lost Chapters, that came out a year later. So 1 year later they re-released the same game with the added content, primarily towards the end. That was in 2005.
Will save your life one day. The life of a hero is a dangerous one, and you must learn to block your enemy's attacks if you expect to live long. Whisper will try to hit you, but you can block her attacks with your sword. Not all blows can be blocked, but you should be able to handle anything Whisper can throw at you.
In 2014, Fable Anniversary came out.
And defense. Ah, hello, Thunder. Come
Wow,
to check
that's
on your sister's
insane.
progress, have you?
You
10
could say
years
that.
later.
Whisper told me you've got a training with some fanboy.
Maze thinks the boy has great potential.
Enough to keep up with my Whisper. Ha!
Well, why don't we see? Whisper and the boy are just working on their melee skills now. All right, children, let's see who has learnt the most in their training. This will be a no-holds-barred duel, just like your final melee test. Prepare yourselves.
That's all wrong, Whisper. You need to practice more. Shame you couldn't see me fight in the arena. You might have learned a thing or two. Keep training if you want to go there yourself one day.
I could have beaten him if you hadn't stopped us.
We have few enough heroes as it is, without the two of you tearing each other apart in training. Speaking of which, meet me as I make my way to the archery range, when you're ready to continue your lessons. Oh, and about your melee performance? Excellent. Fight like that in your melee exam and you'll do well. Then meet me by the archery range to continue your training. Are you ready for your archery training?
Yes, sir.
Let's continue our training with the bow. To begin with, see if you can hit the 3 stationary targets. And put some effort into it. The longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage you will cause. But make sure you stay within the circle. Well done! You hit all the targets. Unfortunately, most foes don't stand still. So let's see how you fare against moving targets. You have a minute to score as many points as you can. The front target is worth 1 point, the middle one is worth 3, and the one at the back will score you 9 points. And remember, the longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage the shot will cause. More damage means more points. but you have to balance power, firing rate, and accuracy. Let's see what you can do. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
Excellent shooting, my lad. Do that in your skill test and I'll be most impressed. Next, we will learn about the ways of the will.
Speak to me when you're ready to continue with your training. I'll be heading to the island by the waterfalls.
That was some fancy shooting.
Thank you, sir. Now, there's one quest here that I despise doing, but I'll do it for you guys.
Oh, these bloody
I hate this quest.
I need someone to kill the sparrows nesting around the guild. Disgusting vermin. Those damn sparrows are making a right mess of the guild. Just them. I'll pay you 5 gold for every one you kill. Just come and see me every time you kill another one.
There's no consequences when you're a kid, so
Good.
that's
More
good.
of the last one.
Thank you, sir.
Here's a little bonus.
Thank you, thank you.
It's time to learn about will powers. We'll begin by striking these straw dummies with lightning. All right, let's see what you've got.
Let's see.
Excellent use of magic. Well done.
Zap them on the guild seal on his forehead.
Very good, lad. You have learnt the 3 hero disciplines. We can
Awesome.
now move on to your final test if you're ready. Or you can spend some more time exploring the guild. I believe Whisper is about to go into the guild woods, if you wish to join her.
Very well. I'll be in the map room when you're ready to continue.
The beetle nest is just at the top of the... Wait. Did you hear that?
Oh yeah, the bandits.
It's coming from over there. Bandits. If only we could get across that stream. I know. Why don't you use your bow? Or some of that lightning the guildmaster taught you? I'll heal you if you get hurt. We did it! Did you see the look on their faces? Till the guildmaster hears about this.
The boy mastered the skills quick, but there was always more to learn. For years, the guild was his home, his school, and his life. But as time passed, his thoughts returned always to the world outside. The life he had lost, the family that had been torn from him. At last, only the final day of tests remained. Success would mark the end of his training. He would receive the guild seal and be free to forge his own destiny. He would become a hero. Before you graduate, there is one final test you must complete. Enter the guild woods and go to the log at the top of the hill. The test will be revealed to you there. Good luck.
I suppose you're wondering how you pass the final test then. It's simple. You must defeat me, using all you've learnt in your years of training. We'll begin with your sword. Hit me, if you can. That's enough. Yes, quite impressive for a novice. You will find real battles rather more fatal than this. But you have passed your final test, and you're ready to receive your guild seal from the guild master.
Nice.
Well, this is the day, lad.
I remember the first night you came to us. And look at you now.
Maze's faith in you was well placed. Now come along. The graduation ceremony will take place in the Chamber of Fate, the oldest part of the guild. Let the apprentices approach. For many years now you have worked hard to earn yourselves the title of hero. Today, that apprenticeship ends and you go out into the world to do great deeds. Deeds that will bring you the gratitude of thousands, or strike fear into their hearts. These are dark times. The shadows of Albion are stirring, and strange winds are blowing. Your choices, whether they lead you down the path of good or evil, will change the face of the world. Now, take your guild seals and venture forth as heroes.
Dun dun dun. And that is it. That is the introduction to the game. After this, I would say the real game starts. There's gonna be a couple of things you're gonna learn here and there,
But you're still very much part of the guild. On the map table, you will find details of any quests the people of Albion wish heroes to perform.
And you'll need to return often to focus all your experience into new skills. Only by
Notice
doing
that
this
scar on my
regularly
face,
will you
on my
advance
left
as a
eye.
hero.
Step into the light, and I'll show you how to do this.
So just based off of my experience, I'm going to get my speed up.
There is little else for me to teach you, but I will always be around to offer you guidance. And your guild seal will allow me to communicate with you at all times.
You will also notice it flashing when you have enough experience to spend. I have given you a basic pack of supplies. It'll be enough for a while. Now there's a whole world for you.
Get that scar. I think that's from Whisper hitting me. I think that one time she hit me, she actually landed the shot, and that's what gave me the scar.